The real estate market is booming right now. Prices are at an all-time high. Money is flowing everywhere, and you are on the sideline. You're wondering, did I miss my opportunity? Well, on this episode, I'll go over the mindset you need to acquire to stay in the game long-term. Let's go. What's going on? I'm Bradley Jarrett, and thank you so much for tuning into the Millennials Guide to Real Estate. Look, you're like me, you live in the US, you know that the market is crazy hot, deals are hard to find, everyone has their license, it is just really tough out there, and you do the numbers, maybe you did some research on how to find deals, and it's just not working. Well, look, I'm in the same boat with you. You can't just go on the MLS and find all these deals that are cash flowing. You can't just find clients everywhere because everyone has their agent. This is a super busy time in real estate. But this is the mindset to acquire so that you know you're in it to win it in the long term. Number one thing is you got to assure yourself real estate is the answer. Look, bottom line is more millionaires have come from real estate than any other industry ever in the world. Okay, real estate is a snowball effect. Real estate is a big ticket item where you buy one, you make a 10% profit on a house, that could be $100,000. 10% profit on a car, that could be $2,000. So one profitable deal can do so much for your lifestyle that you gotta always be aware of it. You always gotta think, God, we're dealing with such big items, the biggest item someone will ever deal with, that you will be able to make money. One deal can change your life. So really assure yourself of that. And like I said, it's a snowball. Remember, buying one property leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. It's not like you buy one property, then you have to sell it to get another, then you have to sell it to get another. You can buy one property, roll it into 2, roll that into 4, into 8, into 16. So even if you do work all year long just to get one decent deal, you know what? That's one decent deal you'll have for the rest of your life. And even for clients, if you are on the agent side and it takes you so long to get a few clients, but you do a damn good job with those clients, remember, referrals will spread, your reputation will spread, all the hard work. It's like a rocket ship taking off. 80% of the fuel is used up during takeoff, and then 20% is just while it's cruising up into, the atmosphere or space or whatnot. So just think of it that way. It's a snowball effect. You're building that snowball. It's going to be the hardest at first, and especially now in a market like this. Number 2 is this is the perfect time to learn. You're on here because you're learning. You want to learn, how do I bust into this industry, in this ridiculously high-priced, competitive industry? Well, look, because the market is so tough, because if you want to buy a rental, for example, and you did all this research on how to run numbers on a rental house and nothing's working, it's great in a sense because you have to learn alternate strategies. So for example, I'm looking at properties in Tampa that are going to cash flow between 1 and 2%, and that means the 1% rule, between the 1% and the 2% rule, which is 1% of the cost of the home should be the monthly rent. So a $300,000 home should rent for $3,000 a month. 2% would be $6,000 a month. But it's getting tough to find. You only find that in the ghetto. So now it makes me think, what else can I do to achieve my goals? So now I'm looking at mobile home parks. I've studied up on mobile home parks, and that's an avenue that I'm considering taking next year. I wouldn't be thinking about that if there were deals all over the MLS, if it wasn't such a hot market. But because it is such a hot market, you have to learn a lot more. So take it as a positive. Take it as, this is great. You need to learn more. How can you differentiate yourself? How can you use your advantages? What other strategies have you not considered that you should really explore? Because this is the time to learn so that when the next correction happens and it's deals everywhere, you can pick and choose the finest deals because you know so much about finding deals, about running numbers and alternate strategies that most people don't. Last but not least is to remember that this is a marathon. Real estate investing, a career in real estate is very long term, and people have very sheep mentality. Most people are very much go with trends, fashion trends, buy, get in debt. This is hot, get it. It's not hot, get out. And if you're in it for the long haul, you're going to win at the end. When the market adjusts and everyone's getting out, you'll be there. You'll be there now. You'll be there when it's slow. You'll be there when it's on the climb again. And next time when it's could be 10 years from now, when after it adjusts and it's on its way back up, you could be right there in such a better spot than everyone else that just rides the wave. It's just, oh, I'm in it when it's hot, and then when it's not, I just go and do other things, while you're the one that has built the foundation through the good times and the bad. So think about it. 5 years from now, will you be happy you stayed in real estate, at least learning, at least making some effort, or will you regret it? I can tell you from personal experience, you will be happy staying in it, learning, because you're always involved in real estate no matter what. Even that when you die, you're in real estate. Your body's somewhere. I mean, if you're scattered across the planet, whatever, I guess not. But if you're buried, you're still involved in real estate after you die. So be involved on the side that makes you money, that fuels your dreams, whatever they may be, rather than what fuels your landlord's dreams or someone else's dreams. All right? Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Hope this episode has helped you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been a while, but holidays happen, things happen. Thanks so much for tuning in again. Please check out my station up here, subscribe. Obviously, it's been a while. You can also watch other videos down here, and I'll see you guys next week.